with factors of 8 and 9. Now remember, factors are those numbers that we are multiplying, okay? If I'm multiplying 3 times 7, 3 and 7 are factors, the numbers that are in the multiplication problem. All right, so right now, I'm going to show you some strategies of multiplying factors of 8. Okay, we're going to focus on factors of 8 right now. All right, there are two strategies I'm going to go over with you for factors of 8. The first strategy is called using doubles. Using doubles. I really think you're going to like this strategy. So watch me. All right, so let's start with 5 times 8 using the doubles strategy. Now, I want you to think of 8. 8's an even number. I want you to think of 8 as 4 plus 4. Because 4 and 4 are doubles and they equal 8. Okay? So think about 4 plus 4 equals 8 when we are solving these problems using the doubles strategy. All right, so 5 times 8. What I'm going to do, I'm going to write 4 plus 4 to remind me that 4 plus 4 equals 8. All right, now I'm going to take this first factor, which is 5 in the problem, and I'm going to multiply it by 4. I'm going to circle these. Okay, so 5 times 4 equals 5 times 4 equals 20. Now watch. You're going to take this answer, this product, and you're going to double it. So let me rewrite it just like that. Now all we have to do is add those, you guys. So when I add 20 plus 20, I get 40. So back to this problem, 5 times 8 equals 40. And that's how you use the double strategy. Let me show you another example using the double strategy when you're multiplying factors of 8. Okay, continue thinking of 8 as 4 plus 4. Let's do 6 times 8. Using the double strategy, we're thinking of 8. It's also equal to 4 plus 4. Okay, so we take our first factor, which is 6, and we're going to multiply it by 4. Okay, 6 times 4. I know that 6 times 4 is 24. Let me write that down. Now, because we're using the double strategy when we're multiplying numbers by 8, all I have to do is double the number 24. So I'm going to rewrite it. As you can see, we have 24 2 times. It's doubled. Now all we have to do is add. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. 48. So 6 times 8 is 48. Okay? All right. Now, I'll do one more. Let's do 4 times 8. 4 times 8 using the double strategy. Think, 8 is 4 plus 4. And we're using the double strategy. You take the first factor, which is 4. You multiply it by 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. You double that answer. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it underneath it. And then you add the doubles. 6 plus 6 ones is 12 ones. I must regroup. 1 plus 1 plus 1 10 is 3 10s. So you guys, 4 times 8 equals 32. And that's how you use the double strategy. Now, let's go to the second strategy, the number line. Remember, we have done the number line in the past. I have one example. I know there are some friends who did really enjoy the number line strategy. So you can either print off a number line, you can draw a number line on your whiteboard or your paper. Okay? All right. Here I'm going to do 5 times 8 equals blank. Let me show you 5 times 8 on a number line. Remember, you can show equal groups on the number line. 5 times 8 also represents 5 jumps. of 8. Okay, so I'm going to have 5 total jumps, and in each jump there are going to be 8 in each jump, so we're pretty much skip counting by 8's. Again, remember we always start at 0. So let me start at 0. Okay, and again, I know there's going to be 8 in each jump. So from 0, my first jump will be from 0 to 8. Okay, that's one jump of 8, also equal to one group of 8. Now, I know skip counting by 8's can be a little trickier, harder, so you can start at 8 and count up by 8. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 16. So I'm going to draw my second jump from 8 to 16. Okay. We go from 16, count on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 24 now. So go from 16 to 24. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3 jumps. Now let me start at 24, count on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 32. So 24 to 32. Now I need one more jump. I'm going to start at 32 and count on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I get to 40. Okay, notice there are 8 in each jump, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. I started at 0 and I ended at 40, so our product, our answer is 40. Okay, and that's just a little review on how you can use the number line when you're multiplying with factors of 8. Okay, again, boys and girls, if you want to, you can continue drawing equal groups. You can draw an array when you're multiplying factors of 8. Whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, I hope you really try using the double strategy today. Okay, all right, so those were some strategies when you multiply by 9. Now let me show you some strategies when we're multiplying by 9. Okay. All right, so I showed you strategies for multiplying factors of 8. Now let's work on factors of 9. All right, here we go. Your favorite, the distributive property. I really do think you're going to enjoy this one. I like it. I really do. And you don't have to draw the picture today, the array. So watch what I do. All right, let's start with, we're going to do 7 times 9 using the distributive property. Now, before we start that, I want you to think of 9, okay? We're focusing on factors of 9. Think. 9 is also equal to 3 plus 6, okay? That's going to be very important when we're using the distributive property. We're going to be multiplying and adding, okay? So watch. Think of 9 equals 3 plus 6, okay? All right, so now watch what I do. So 7 times 9, I'm not changing anything. I'm just rewriting it in a different way. So I'm going to say 7 times, now remember, we're thinking of 9 as 3 plus 6. Okay? So 7 times, parentheses, 3 plus 6, because 3 plus 6 equals 9. So remember, when we're using the distributive property, you take only one of the factors and you break it down, break it apart, and this time we're using 3 and 6, okay? Again, 3 plus 6 is 9. If I need to write it right here so you can see that I did not change the problem, it is 7 times 9. We're just writing it in a different way. All right, let's continue using the distributive property. So watch. You take the first factor, which is 7, and you're going to multiply 7 by each add-in, each of these numbers, okay? So you're going to say 7 times, okay, 7 times this first number, which is 3. 7 times 3. Make sure you put these multiplication facts in parentheses. We are using the distributive property. plus, now we're going to multiply the 7 by the second add-in right here, 6. 7 times 6. Put those in parentheses. Okay, now all I have to do is multiply each fact in parentheses. Okay, again, we are using the distributive property. 7 times 3, I know, is 21. I know that 7 times 6 is 42. Do not forget the plus sign. I'm going to bring it down. Now I'm going to add these two products and we'll get our answer. I like to rewrite it vertically, up and down. I like to line up the numbers in its place value. Let's add the ones. 2 plus 1, 1 is 3 ones. 4 tens plus 2 tens is 6 tens. Okay? So 7 times 9 is 63. Look at all that work, the distributive property. Okay, let me show you one more of those. That can be tricky, but you guys, I believe in you, you got this. All right, let me show you, I'll do 6 times 9. Same thing. We're thinking of 9 today as 3 plus 6 because we're using the distributive property. All right, so let's rewrite it in a different way. 6 times 3 plus 6. Okay? Now, remember, 3 plus 6 is 9. The problem is 6 times 9. Now we take the 6 and we multiply it by each add-in, each number. Okay, so 6 times 3, put it in parentheses, plus 6 times the second number, 6 times 6. Okay, now let's multiply. In parentheses, 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 6 is 36. Now all I have to do is add these two products. 18 plus 36. Okay, 8 plus 6 is 14. Regroup. 3, 4, 5 tenths. 54. So 6 times 9 equals 54. And that's how you use the distributive property when we're adding. Now, the last example I'm going to show you is the distributive property using subtraction. Check this out. All right, still, I'm going to start with 7 times 9. Since we are subtracting using the subtraction strategy, now I want you to think of 9. I want you to think of 9 as 10 minus 1, because 10 minus 1 is 9. So watch how I use the distributive property with subtraction. All right, so we're rewriting this problem in a different way. 7 times, we're thinking of 9 this time as 10 minus 1. So I'm writing 10 minus 1 in parentheses. Okay, same thing like the distributive property addition way. You are going to multiply the 7 by each of these numbers in parentheses, okay? Watch. 7 times 10, 7 times 10, put in parentheses. Now I'm going to multiply 7 times 1, put that in parentheses. Now this time, it's very important since we're using the subtraction distributive property strategy. Instead of a plus sign, write your minus sign. Okay, now let's multiply in parentheses. 7 times 10 is 70. And then 7 times 1 is 7. Now let's subtract. 70 minus 7. 70 minus 7. Okay, you can regroup. I'm just going to circle 70 and count back 7. 70, 69, 68, 67, 65, 64, 63, 63, excuse me. Okay, so 70 minus 7 is 63. All right, and that's how you can multiply factors of 9 using the distributive property of addition or subtraction. Look at this chart. All right, so look here. The table right here shows the 9's fact. facts. You can see it goes from 1 times 9 all the way to 9 times 9, okay? So facts of 9. Over here, it also has most of the products from 1 times 9 all the way to 6 times 9, okay? I want you to look at some of the patterns. What do you notice about the tens digit in the product? Okay, so let's look at the product. We remember the product is the answer to the multiplication problem. Now look at all these products, okay? What do you notice? Look at the tens place, not the ones place, the tens place. So let's see, 2 times 9 is 1, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the tens place keeps on increasing by 1. Okay, so I bet you for 7 times 9, it's going to be 6. The tens place will be 6. 8 times 9, the tens place will be 7. And 9 times 9, the tens place will be 8 to continue that pattern. Okay? Now, also look really carefully. The tens digit is blank less than the factor that is multiplied with 9. Okay, so basically what that means, so look, this is really cool. So let's look at 2 times 9, okay? Notice 2 is getting multiplied by 9. If we subtract 1 from 2, we get 1, okay? Look at 1 and 18. Look at 3 times 9. What is 3 minus 1? 2. Notice there is 2 tens in the answer, 27. Look at 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Look at your answer. There are 3 tens in the answer. Look at 5. We'll do one more. 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 4 is in the tens place in the answer. So that's really cool. We could keep on going looking at this pattern. Again, 7 minus 1 is 6. So we know the product, the answer for 7 times 9, there's a 6 in the tens place. So that's really cool. So the tens digit is 1 less than the factor that is multiplied with 9. Okay, so whatever number is being multiplied by 9, you subtract 1, and that number will be the number in the tens place for the answer. What else do you guys notice? What do you notice? Let's look at the product again. Let's look at this column. What do you notice about the sum of the digits in the product? Now remember, the sum, we add the two numbers to get our answer. So let's look at 2 times 9. Let's look at the answer, 18. Guys, if we add 1 and 8, you get 9. If you add, for 3 times 9, the answer is 27. If you add 2 plus 7, you get 9. Look at 4 times 9. The answer is 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. Look at this pattern, you guys. 4 and 5 is 9. 5 and 4 is 9. So if we keep on going, the sum of the digits in the product is always 9. So let's get our answer for 7 times 9. So again, the sum of the digits in the product always equals 9. So let's look. If 7 times 9, we know 6 is in our tens place. 6 plus what equals 9? 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. So 63 is our answer for 7 times 9. Pretty cool. Let's look at 8 times 9 to get our number in the ones place. 7 plus what equals 9? 7, 8, 9. That's 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. Let's get our answer for 9 times 9. Okay? 8 plus 1 equals 9. So 81 is our answer for 9 times 9. Pretty cool. Now, let me show you a cool trick. And we're going to do this together. I want you to listen carefully and let's do this together. Here's also a trick, a 9's trick. And I'll take a picture later and put this on Seesaw so you can always have it. All right, when you multiply any single digit number by 9 using this trick. Here's how to do it. Let's do 9 times 7. You ready, guys? Here's a little trick. You're going to love it. Step 1. Hold up all 10 of your fingers. Look at the picture. So hold up 10 of your fingers. 10 fingers, okay? Imagine all of your fingers are numbered 1 through 10, as you see in this picture. Notice how, just like we read numbers and words, we read from left to right. Notice how all of our fingers are in order from 1 to 10, okay? Now, step 2. So you're holding up your fingers. Try to show you all mine. Step 2, since you're multiplying 9 times 7, you fold down the 7th finger, okay? Again, we're multiplying 9 times 7. We fold down the 7th finger. So everyone, remember, your pinky on your left hand is number 1. So let's hold down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. Hold it down. Let me see. Let me make this larger. Okay. So 7 is held down. Okay. Now watch. 7 is held down. Step 3 says count the number of fingers to the left of the folded finger. So if this finger is folded, this is my 7th finger that I'm moving. You count all of the fingers to the left of it. Here's my left, this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 will be my first digit. Now, remember we're multiplying 9 times 7. My 7th finger is held down. To get the number in the ones place, boys and girls, you count your fingers